is it. He's going all in. Oh my god, he's going. Who now got counter and circle? The first two tanks taken. It's a black hole. We're looking at you. This is a massive predicted. The stun stuff in Circleman. Where is Dankus' tanks? This is a devastating loss of infantry. Here comes the big counter. The two tanks going to Sveki and circling. And it makes me very proud because once again, I need everybody to understand this is not my money. This is nobody's money. This is the Hoi4 community. It's you motherfucking guys. And this tournament will legit change your life. Huge counter and circlement! What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to stay on blue volumes? Oh my god! It's a disaster! How do you have 16 tanks cooked up? There's the move. Almost there. Oh my god! Is he doing what Itachi did to him before? There's reconnecting now. How the fuck am I supposed to not be exhausted? Oh my god, I thought this tournament might be a meme. This is, for the first time in existence, true Hoi4 esports, man. Let's fucking cast a game. See how people doing. Let's see how good Grisha has gotten. I'm actually, I don't know, I'm very interested. I'm interested, man. Let's go. Mixu's really fucking good. He wasn't chatting, he was like scared. I hope he's good. This is the best of one, huh? So, boys and girls, thank you, Typhoon. This is an official qualifier match. There has been over 100 qualifier matches. I can't show most of them. I'm going observer and ready between the legend Grisha, a guy that many already see in the top 8 of the tournament, against an unknown man, a man in chat called Mixo Means. Wolfpoop stating this guy is supposed to be really good. I just saw him in chat earlier where he stated, fuck, I'm gonna get destroyed anyway. And we have Grisha on Russia and Mixo on Germany. I was already chilling a bit with the participants of the tournament, listening to them, watching their games off stream, talking to them. And I hear some stuff. Dankus, are you streaming right now? You want to join me? Dankus, I know you are. Is it true that you are practicing actually a shit ton? I mean, yeah. you're investing time?
I mean, about 5 hours a day, yeah.
5 hours a day, god damn.
It's fun too, I'm not gonna lie.
And I also like that you guys are all practicing, because in the end that means that the skill level is just rising and rising, and people, especially in the final 8, are gonna have a high skill level. I'm very excited about that. Do you see, as you're practicing with these guys all day, 5 hours a day as you say, that the average skill is growing right now?
The average skill is fucking insane right now. There are like the top 8 I first said would play. Not sure about that list anymore, because there are many people I've never ever heard about who are actually like, they're gonna make it into the top 8, you know?
Like I said, man, I kind of was predicting that. I would love that. That in the final 8, we're gonna see people that no one knows. I love that. I love that. That means the quality of the tournament is going up a lot. Already a really interesting move here. I haven't seen in all the games, once again, chat. I was watching a lot of games off stream. For the first time ever, I see a guy splitting his tanks into groups. Tanks. Dankus, do you split your tanks? What do you think about this tactic here by Mixu?
I've never seen it before, so I wouldn't know.
Because I was always thinking, if I would play in the tournament, I will do that too, and then give control groups 1, 2, 3, so I can micro quicker and stuff. Yeah. Also, I wanted to ask you, the reason I called you is, when I talked to you, and you guys, when you played 1-on-1, you guys said that you see a small advantage on Russia?
It completely depends. I think my average win is, like, I win more on Russia than I'm on Germany, probably, but it's also because I'm a Russia main, so... And most people who play this are also Russia mains. I wouldn't say that it's a big advantage, though.
Okay, as the game is starting now, Dankus, I will leave the call and I will teach me some casting, man. Thank you for answering some questions, mate.
Yeah, no problem.
Gentlemen, we are in a game. I also need to learn how to cast, even though I think last time I did a good job. Welcome to one of the qualifier matches between Grisha, a guy that many see already in the top 8, against a newcomer. A guy actually making groups with his tanks. And we already see first pushes here by Grisha happening fast, and Grisha doesn't let him breathe, already pushing the Lublin line. The question is, how can Mix respond to this? And he's responding already with the Setatera Alba encirclement already. 4, 6, 8 infantry taken here. So that outweighs the 4 losing in the north. Whoever loses this is out. Big encirclement in the north by Grisha. 4, yes, whoever loses is out for good. 4 tanks and 7 infantry gone for Mixu. The tank micro of Grisha just seems a little bit more superior. He looks for the great openers. He looks for these ice cold kills, cool kills. There is no love here, no mercy. These people are playing for a possible income of $2,500, which, as Grisha told me off stream, is in about 190,000 rubles in Russia. And as he said, and I quote, "I can buy Lada from this." That's what's going on, and he's pushing for that. We see another encirclement down in the south by him. Mixu, I love how equal these games are, man. You barely have games where someone just rushes the other guy down. There's always trades going on. Yes, you have kills in the north, but he doesn't give up and gets the 2 tank kills, the 3 infantry kills in the south. Here, beautiful done by Mixu. Still trying, but that pressure in the north is becoming relentless. Obviously, there's over once even happening. Everything stacked up. He is completely getting annihilated. The opening was there. The planes are open. And tank division Grisha goes down. 9 tanks gone. This must probably be a GG here. Meaning, goddamn, you have to imagine what pressure is on these people right now. Grisha, in this best of 1 loser bracket game, if he would have lost this game, he would be out for good. The dream of the money gone, and it seems like Grisha is taking it home here in a very quick game. I think we just saw a GG, we saw the GG. Grisha was fighting for his life here in the loser bracket. I didn't even know, man. God damn. And actually getting the win here. And the arena is going ham! The viewers are going crazy. It's unbelievable. Everybody's going ham. And we can see here in this show match how beautiful this tournament is gonna be, especially when the skill level reaches new heights, when Grisha, someone like Grisha, meets someone on his level, when the best of the best fight themselves in the hashtag Hoi4 International, hashtag on Twitter, Hoi4 International. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen right here on the Tommy K channel. That's so cute. I feel bad even. Mixu texts me, "Do you want to interview me?" Oh man.
Hello.
Okay, the crowd needs to calm down a bit. We are in an interview with our unfortunate loser of this loser bracket game. It is EG Mixu. Mixu, how do you feel after this best of 2 series?
I mean, I thought I would get completely destroyed. I even said before the game started in your chat that I'm going to lose, but I got some encirclements, but and I sometimes destroyed his snakes and then encircled his tanks, but yeah, obviously I wasn't good enough for Grisha. I would really like to thank all the people who made this tournament happen. It was amazing, and I hope I can watch your streams and see other people play as well.
Mixu, thank you so much for these kind words. They mean more than you fucking think, man. You did a great job, man. Nothing but respect, man. Representing the proud nation of Finland. And we will see you in the next tournament for sure, Mixu. Is there any final words you have for the world?
No, I don't think so. Hey, hey.
Very finished, man. Hey, hey. Thank you for the tournament and all the best, brother. Could I get a Grisha interview?
Hello.
Grisha Putin once again here in the interview with Tommy K. Grisha, once again, I'm interviewing you after a win. My friend from Russia, how do you feel after this win that was so important to you to stay in the tournament?
Feel very good.
Is there any players that you fear, that you respect, players that you wouldn't like to see so early again on your way? Is there players that you think are posing a big threat to you? And what's their names?
The only player I respect and feel like he is a threat to anyone in this tournament is 7D, the guy who I lost yesterday. But I still think that he is defeatable. We shouldn't pray to him or anything like this. We should just respect him.
That seems like a very ice-cold Russian tactic to get to this tournament. I'm happy. I mean this, Grisha. I'm like, you're like secretly my favorite. I want you to win this thing, even though I can't be biased. And I'm happy you're still in the tournament, my brother. Now you say thank you and then...
Yeah, спасибо and goodbye.
All the best, brother. All the best. 7D! Is Tommy secretly 7D? Who knows? Who knows? And I play with 7D daily. I love how we built up this hype. Now the viewers are like, oh, who's 7D? Fuck, is that Lionel Messi, man? Holy shit, man. For these games, guys, this is serious games. This is winner bracket games. Whoever wins this is already a huge step closer being in the final 8 of the HOI4 International. The hashtag is HOI4 International. Spread it out there with your 2 followers on Twitter. Everything helps. Who do you think will win? I don't know these guys, but people say 7D is sick, man. By the way, guys, this is a winner bracket game in the qualifier, meaning both these players have 2 wins, 0 losses. And people are saying 7D is sick. I think 7D... Who has 7D beaten? 7D kicked Grisha out of the winner bracket. Grisha was in the loser bracket yesterday because 7D beat him. 7D, the guy we talked about yesterday, Scottish man apparently, on Germany, and Russia is Skeedy here. And here comes the Russia rush. Always that Russia rush. But this fucking Germany is so prepared for it. He was like a little bit behind to get ready for this one. But so far, I love what the Germany player is doing here. Keeping his tanks just a little bit behind. 1-2 tiles. Early game snake that Russia likes to do is not that effective, man. Beautiful. Again, who cares about losing land? There is no economy in this game. And there's Jens Ruckelman, man. Wow. I love finally Germany that uses his fucking infantry, man. Finally. Took 10 games on this stream to show a guy. He's like, hey, what if I use my infantry to encircle? Not only tanks. Switching the encirclement, killing 2 tanks. That's how you play, man. Whoever loses this game still is in the tournament, right? Thank you, Herbert. Whoever loses this is still in the loser bracket. This high levelness of this game in a way that this is not... No one is getting rushed down here. No one is a nuke that just gets crushed instantly. This is a slow chipping... now it gets heavy, but what you see Germany doing here is slowly chipping away from you. Pressuring you, always challenging your attention span and slowly taking your soul. Not quickly, but slowly, man. And if these 4 tanks here die, it's looking very fucking dark for Russia, man. 7D so far the best player I've seen, yeah. 7D so far the best player. Really anticipated. High skill. I love that infantry encirclement. Finally seeing some skill from these players, man. Death by many cuts, yeah. This was like in StarCraft 2 when they slowly kill the workers. 2 worker kill, 5 worker kill. Slowly chipping away on you, man. And again, Germany. Let's switch back to the German side. Already ready. He had these 4 tanks behind the river. He's like, hey, go ahead. Take this bullshit. I'm behind the river and you're not going... He's totally shutting down these 3 tanks here. That is just IQ. That's what I always said. I said yesterday, land doesn't matter, man. Stand behind the river, let him come. I want to really play... 3 tanks. Did he just call GG? I think that's GG. Same tactic by Germany, man. But Russia knows this time. He's not gonna push. But Germany is like, fuck you, man, then I'm gonna push. Fucking relentless. Merciless. Much better game now by Russia. Much better game. Much better game. Nothing in circle this time. Yes, Germany gets this little push, but you ain't getting no kills, man. Beautiful. And then Germany loses his first 2 tanks here. Russia anticipating what's happening in game number 2. And he knows how to counter it. Beautifully done here. Can you do a thing to show both fronts and north at the same time? Don't move the camera all the time. How about you suck my dick, bitch? Don't tell me how to fucking cast, dude. What the fuck you talking about? Hey, let's show us the... Yeah, let's fucking show the game like this. Let's show StarCraft 2 and just zoom out and show nothing. The fuck are you talking, man? Non-sub pleb? Ridiculous. How's the Soviet Union this strong in 1946? Also, something you can't forget, chat. Units in this game have experience. In late game, your tanks are... Look, there's regular, level 4, and level 5. Experience is going to be a big thing this game. You get big bonuses from that. I don't know. We have to... Russia slowly... Man. And that's the thing. In the end, you have to stay sharp for a long period of time, man. Russia was ahead, in my opinion, and now he's falling apart. You gotta stay sharp the whole time. Looks like Germany got it, man. Well done, man. This was a very even game. But this German player just seems a little bit ahead, man. A little short edge ahead, dude. Yeah, that's it. Wow. With their player 70 from Scotland taking away this winner bracket game, moving ahead into the top 50 of the qualifiers. A player that truly has a great chance to be representing his native home country of Scotland in the Hoi Front International and be part of the top 8. Great job. We are gonna see more of Skeet. There's a high chance we're still gonna see him. He's in the loser bracket now. He might just get through it, man. It's gonna be ridiculous, man. Goddamn, 7D so far. The top 1 player to take a look at this tournament. We didn't see, I mean, out of 200 people, we saw like 3. So, you see about that, but 7D already showing what true skill is here, man. And hopefully 7D can represent my heritage, for I am 25% Scottish. Oh, 7D. How much Scottish did they leave with me, huh? I'm only 3% Scottish now? What? Dude, some months ago I was like 30% British, but I'm Scottish, through and through. Don't you fucking worry about that. But we are talking to 7D. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good.
How you doing, bro? Is it true that you're from Scotland and you're representing the pride nation of Scotland?
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
That is beautiful. Are you Rangers or Celtic fan?
Celtic.
Oh! Oh! Is he simping? I don't know. Is he lying? We don't know. God damn it. My friend 7D, my friend, what do you think gives or gave you the edge so far over these other players? Why are you just a little bit ahead of them? What is your secret?
Well, I just feel like I've only really faced noobs so far, so like, I don't know, it wasn't a real challenge so far. Like, I'm hoping it becomes a challenge in these next few games, but, yeah.
Thank you for this interview, my brother, and all the best.
Thank you.
I'm getting into caster mode. 7D, a great character in this tournament. We will see how he can represent the great people. Dude, this is an old one, man. I have that for fucking many years, man. It's from China. I got it in a Chinese back alley, man. True story. And we have another winner bracket game here, hopefully on the same skill level, between James from the Spot Mod, the maker of the Spot Mod, a guy I chilled with in real life, man. Beautiful fucking guy. You should see him. Shadow Gamer versus James. I'm gonna go casting mode for that. And we're showing Shadow Gamer versus James shortly after a commercial break. And we're back from the commercial break. How are you guys doing? We're back from the commercial break. The music is back on track, and we're waiting for our next winner bracket game here. Live from the O2 Arena in California, it's time! 3 rounds for the undisputed. Sorry, I'm a huge fan of Bruce Buffer, man. And we are ready. James hasn't played for 2 years, he says. But he is still a big man in this tournament. And we are back. Tommy K is going casting mode. He wants to practice. We're gonna see where this goes. Where is Shadow from? I can't tell you at the moment. I know that James is a Turkish lad living in the UK, speaks perfect English. I met him in real life. Great fucking guy. Shadow, we don't have information about him. If he wins, we're gonna have it into you. We're gonna find out. And we're getting into game number 1 of this epic series. On the red side, playing Stalinovic Babinovic, it is our great friend and longtime community associate, the maker of the Spot Mod. It is James G. On the other side, on Germany, we have a yet unknown player with an enemy profile picture. It is our boy in the West, Shadow Game. And here we go already. The infantry is getting to the front line. Tommy wants to teach himself casting more. He has to check the volume of his voice. If he screams too much, this tournament is gonna destroy his voice and his neighborhood. Already we see the Germany player investing a lot of his tanks in the middle and the north. Once again, the meta shows nothing in the south. James, on the other hand, though, putting 6 tanks in the south. Let's see how much worth that is going to be. But these Germany players start to understand the meta, and they start to understand that you have to stand behind, just like 7D just showed, and is ready. But he is not staying behind. He just heard that. He's going to the front line on the middle and the north. Already the first push here by our Russian player James, looking for some cheap and easy infantry kills. I like this tactic, looking for some easy kills in the south, since there's no defense by the Germans. And here comes the first push by Germany. Germany killing the first tiles here, but the Russian tanks are behind. They're ready to check out what's going on. We see some big stacks here by Germany. 7 tanks here, 5 tanks here a second ago. means that Germany is leaving the Lvov line, going north, which could be an unbelievable play here by James, who is now showing his hidden tanks in Lvov that are now pushing the Lublin line. Beautifully anticipated, high IQ 3D chess move here by James, who was hiding the tanks. Germany leaving the spot, and now James, the spot, is taking the Lublin line, putting some mad pressure on Germany. Beautifully played. So far, we see the first take, and we see the first encirclement in Suwałki, man. My favorite Greek food. 3 infantry, but most importantly, 2 tanks taken here. And it doesn't stop there. A very, very fretful encirclement north of Lublin. If James doesn't react here very soon, he might be in trouble, but he loses his first 2 tanks. And the question that I was raising, can he handle the north with 6 less tanks, has just been answered. 2 tanks go down. The middle now slowly pushing more to the north. James is getting very aggressive here on this line. We see Germany will need to handle it, and once again, on the contrary, Germany rules this north and kills another 2 tanks. In the end, you gotta ask yourself as a player, do you want your little infantry kills here, but you lose your tanks in the north? A big question. Oh, James, man. Jamie with another 3 tanks taken in the north. It looks like that southern gamble is really just not gonna pay off. That is the thing, that is the theme of this game so far. As James is investing in the south, the German is full in the north, and he finds these high value encirclements. Another 2 tanks. This is a disaster for our Turkish player here on Russia. But here's something truly interesting we see right now. Why do people not go for the south? You know why? What James is doing right now, he's lengthening his front line massively. The front line was like this, and now it's like this, meaning all this infantry is getting spread thinner and thinner and thinner, making it much easier for the German to wreak havoc in the north, killing another 4 infantry overall. Well, not because another 4 tanks are getting encircled in the north. This north has been all about Germany. This Germany player might be ahead here and he's gonna win the game, but he has to be careful in the future, man. He's oftentimes getting encircled behind enemy lines, man. Just 4 tanks. Bro, Germany, hey, yo, what the fuck? Down to 23, still 13 tanks ahead, even maybe saving the encirclement. Jesus Christ, what a twist of events, but 2 tanks go down again, James. James always looking like he has it. He's ringing on the doorbell of success, but then these encirclements just happen, and down to 8 tanks. And another one, that's it. The final 3 here dying, putting him down to 1 tank. And I think we should see a GG now any moment. The host is calling it. Okay, it set the rules. And we have 1-0 for Shadow on Germany. And we are back in the game. This is the second game of this best of 3 series between James, who is now in Germany, and Shadow Game, who is up ahead 1 game on Russia. This is going to be very interesting to see them switch the countries here. In the last game of 7D, they did not switch countries, so let's see how this goes. And here we fucking go. Going to be very interesting to see how James and his 10 south tanks are going to work. Let's see a big encirclement here of infantry in Königsberg, but James's tanks are ready, man. They are around and they are countering. James is not giving anything away for free. And finally, we see his tactic work. He's finally doing it. He's looking for the infantry kills in the south. And more dire. We need to see some big plays soon. He's looking for it, and there is the big play. Yes, he is listening to the stream, and he's cleaning out 3 tanks. Good job, James. But once again, the story of James's game, we see it again and again. He does his great moves while on other positions getting punished for it. 2 tanks, 5 infantry taken in the middle here. He is doing his moves, but it just in the end seems like there is a difference in micro. But James ain't listening to Tommy K. A huge opening, gashing in the north, just going in, killing only 2 infantry here, but this is going ham, looking for the over once. The Russia player in a bit of trouble here, but don't forget that Germany is overextending here. He's building this huge corridor, and we already see the Russian tanks not taking this on the light shoulder, and they're going ham. Oh, the overextend by Russia. What a huge mistake here. Brezhnevichkevich getting encircled. 7 tanks, 14 infantry. Secures the circle more, and the corridor is closed as we saw, as we talked about. Yes, he gets the tankle here, but the corridor is closed. Maybe building such a long line in the north wasn't worth it and just too risky in the end. He went for the all-in here, trying to save the situation, but the army is encircled and the attrition debuff is coming in. There's no ports in this mod for balance reasons, and there you could see a huge counter encirclement. What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to stay on low volume when this is the meta of this tournament? Are you kidding me? The unbelievable counter encirclement by James. If he can keep it clean, and it looks clean, it's at least 2 tiles fake. This is a game-breaking encirclement, the biggest encirclement seen yet on this stream. Unbelievable play by James, who goes for the all-in corridor. How many tanks are involved? 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 17. Is this 20 tanks? Alhamdulillah. And the first encirclement now getting... This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Weak defense by the Russia player, and James now smelling blood, and he's going all ham on his enemy, looking for more encirclements. This could very much be a GG here. I don't see a recovery from Dark Shadow. Unbelievable. This is madness. Unbelievable move by James to spot our Turkish man in this tournament. What an encirclement. So far the best one we've seen. Unbelievable. Goddamn, this tournament is gonna be fucking... Oh, mwah. If oh my god, this is some fucking good shit, dude. The GG been called by Shadow Gamer. What a comeback by James, tying the series 1-1, going into the final game of this best of 3 series to determine who goes to the loser bracket and who is part of the final 50 of this qualifier in this tournament. And they're hyped. They love it. They love what they see. What an unbelievable play here by James to spot. The corridor has worked, and it looks like the next game is gonna start right away. The nations are staying the same, it seems. No switch of nations by the players here. James back on Germany. Can Shadow Gamer come back after this major defeat and this unbelievable encirclement? We will find out. He might just play far more defensive now. Calm down, people. I know it's hype. Yes. 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 Russia starts with the push. Germany is ready here, man. But it's kind of the gap between us two. But he's already reacting. 4 tanks coming, countering it. This time Russia is ready for the south. We're having actually 8 tanks ready at Chernivtsi. And finally, James is doing it. He's looking for these small infantry pickups right at the start, not waiting fucking 10 minutes. And Russia is finally doing the reaction, but now he was maybe a bit off timing, a bit too late. There was 2 tanks, but now it's 4 tanks, and even more coming in the south. We see a lot of investment by Germany, by James in the south. I love to see that. He seems to believe in himself and is skilled so much in the north that he just keeps going south. And there's the 2 tanks gone. Taken by infantry. That is a mistake that cannot happen on the highest level. Another huge encirclement. Huge misplay by our friend James here. James now with the opening, trying to save the 10 infantry. It's gonna get hard. He's looking for something big here. And it's interesting to see that this is the first game in a while where we see a battle in the south. Not even much happening in the north. Finally, Russia sees the opening in the north, but the German tanks are ready. And there's that encirclement we talked about. But now Germany has to react, and he is reacting. There's that counter. That's what these tanks are for. But still, it looks like the 7 infantry is just gone, man. It's funny to see finally that there's a south war. Beautiful. Man, they're not giving anything to each other. Man, this is the best of 3 series. This is game number 3, and we don't know at all who's gonna take this right now. We're looking for the first major mistake of any of these players, but they're not doing them just yet. It's looking beautiful. It's looking great. Wow, that's 2 fucking dead tanks here for James. James killing 2 Russian tanks, huge. I mean, guys, if you're an old school Hoi 4 viewer, you know esports has always been a big meme, right? But gentlemen, after 3 years, thanks to you, the community, we reached a point in Hoi 4 without any external help. This is you and me, boys. You and me. No Paradox, no one else. Fucking making Hoi 4 esports a real thing. Making it a true thing. Skill levels, brackets, tournaments, prize money. It is beautiful. This might be our proudest achievement as a community, man. The cool thing about this esport is everything can change at every given time, and these two infantry divisions are making sure it changes. And the first two German tanks are taken, and it might even be worse here for James, who's going in too deep. Can he save it? 2 tanks will be gone. Oh! Finishing the big infantry encirclement. Only 1 tank in the encirclement, but the infantry numbers are going down. While in the meantime, Germany loses 2 tanks. Who will be the true winner of this? 3 tanks reconnecting now. How the fuck am I supposed to not be exhausted from these epic plays here? And it's getting close again. Now 4 tanks and another 4. This is a disaster for the Russia player. He was just having 1 tank encircled, and for some reason, the whole situation got even worse for him. Now 8 tanks on the verge of being dead. This is unbelievable. The move in the north is not going to outweigh these losses. Oh my god. Is James going to take 2 games in a row? Is he coming back from being down 1-0? It would be unbelievable. It would be insane. And James, in the meantime, losing his 2 tanks. Another encirclement in the south. Infantry after infantry being taken against Russia. Can Russia recover from this? Königsberg is falling in 3-1, and it's done. And they reconnected the counter! Lamaliuni, man! What the fuck is even happening? Jesus Christ, this is much better than Counter-Strike and StarCraft. Is Hoi4 Esports a true thing? These 2 players are making sure it's gonna be counter after counter, kill after kill. 73-20 for Russia. What an equal game. I have to give such a shout out to the Russia player who was the victim of a huge encirclement, but he came back, he looked for the northern trade, and he equalized the game. This is crazy. Another encirclement, 1 tank going down for Russia, but can Russia find something on his own side here? The tank will go down. It's not going to change. He's looking for very thin spread here. And a beautiful encirclement by Germany. I don't see Russia saving it. 3 tanks, 5 infantry involved. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, my little heart can save this. And they got cleaned out. They got cleaned. No save, even though the free infantry was almost deorged. Huge losses for Russia, going down to 17 tanks. These guys are fucking with my brain, and I love it. I like getting fucked here by these 2 guys. Beautiful. The overextension by Russia here doesn't see what's happening behind them, and James is looking for the 2 tankles here, including 2 infantry. That is gonna hurt Russia. Russia already behind, and this encirclement is gonna push him even more behind. The Russian tank count down to 12 now against 18. The infantry, double the infantry on Germany, more encirclements. We might have a winner here of this best of 3 series who might have the name of James the Spot. Unbelievable comeback after being down 1 game. My mind is blown. Oh my god, I thought this tournament might be a meme, but this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is, for the first time in existence, true Hoi4 Esports, man. This is high level plays. This is unbelievable. This has entertainment value that some fucking ESL games can't even reach. Unbelievable. Big shout out to both players for showing such a crazy performance. We might see his GG very soon here from Russia. He's just going down 6 tanks against 18. I do not see a comeback here. The final encirclement just around the corner. We might see the GG any moment. And we're gonna look for an interview with our boy James the Spot, man. This tournament is gonna fucking be crazy. This is the round of top 100, man. And they're already showing games that are the greatest shit I've ever seen. Wow. And there's the GG. It is called. James comes back from being down 1 game with the craziest encirclement in game 2. An unbelievable gameplay in game 3. James the Spot taking this win here. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. 3.3k viewers. I spit on the ESL. Here's your winner of this winner bracket game. Here's the amazing, the unbelievable James the Spot.
Hello, Tommy.
My brother. Is it great to hear your voice again? How do you feel right now?
I feel good. I came back in a 2 in a row victory, so I'm quite happy about that.
Goddamn. A big question that I would like to ask a player instrument, because I'm not a player, is after having this best of 3 series that fully played out with all these epic turns and twists, how exhausting for you as a player, for your brain, for your attention span, is a game like this? Can you share your experience there?
Yeah, no, actually, I was wearing my Apple Watch the other day, and my heartbeat went up to it was like, warning, your heartbeat has gone up to 120 and you're stationary. Are you okay?
Goddamn.
Yeah. So it's very fun though. I really like it.
Goddamn, James the Spot, it's beautiful to see you in this tournament, man. We've actually met in real life, man. It's a great fucking guy, very beautiful guy. I always say that, no homo. And I'm looking very much forward to see more of you in this tournament. That was by far the greatest series we've seen yet. Unbelievable. It seems like Hope for Esports truly is becoming a thing thanks to people like you. Do you have any final words to your fans and to build your character in this tournament?
Yeah, Hoi 4 Esports has always been a dream, so we're going. This Hoi 4 Esports was a dream with Spotmod, but now it's here, and let's go.
Dude, imagine a tournament like this on ParadoxCon, like on a real stage, man.
Oh, I fucking love that so
Dude,
badly.
imagine that, dude. Dude, that just came into my brain, dude.
I remember last
think
time
about
when I went to ParadoxCon, they always have this like little Hoi 4 thing, like, oh, who can do whatever the best.
Yeah,
I remember I sat there and sweat for 2 hours just like to try and get the best score. It was so fun.
Dude, that's a interesting idea. Anyway, thank you very much for the interview, man. That's a beautiful idea, and all the best, mother.
Yeah, you too, man. Have a good one.
I mean, what we've just seen here, imagine that on a stage with fucking live audience. Bruh. And Dan Lindman, I know, I sometimes think you're watching this, Dan. Like, even you must be kind of into this shit, man.